What's more with feeling? I got boba tea. I got boba tea. That's a first in a while. I figure kick this off right. It's the last one. Oh, last one. Let's do it. Yo. This is pretty spooky. You might have noticed I used this song in the intro instead. I really like, not to pat myself on the back too much, but I really like what I did with the intro this time around. I thought, do something special. It's the last thing, right? My gosh, it's so foreboding. It's so eerie what they did for this. Like the song and presentation, everything. I wonder, does it play a little sizzle reel of some stuff? Oh, as per usual. Gotta say what I'm drinking. Got some jasmine boba tea. That joke's not gonna end. I'm going to note what I'm drinking till the end of time, simply because I saw one Germa clip one time. Jasmine milk tea. That's good. Oh, I don't know how the aspect ratio is consistently different on my capture. (1920 by 1080? 16 by 9? I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is. Then I can always tweak it in editing. It'll be easier to tweak it in the editing of it than otherwise. Yeah, I mean, this is a 1920 by 1080 image, or so I thought. Maybe I am incorrect. You know what? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna look into that. Look at this. Why was this down to 97? This was down to like 97. You know what? I must have had some friends over and they must have freaking tisk. They must have changed that and they must have never switched it back. Oh, that's funny. Alright, okay, alright. Just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. That's so silly. No wonder it's been consistently slightly off. Well, no, in my Wii U, obviously, it was for different reasons, but... So the image on the left is barely visible. Well, it's not visible at all, so... Oh, the boss rush is in. Well, I haven't played the game at all. I don't even know how it plays. I heard my friend was telling me, my friend was super hyped. My friend Kiefer was super hyped for me to get to this, because they said, hey, if you're, with how excited you are in the story, this is going to be super cool. So that's exciting. I mean, it's exciting to hear. That's another one that's going to focus on the story a lot. I think that's cool. Oh, I got the helmet tone still. Nice. Oh, I think this is I heard this is actually a good way to do difficulty. You limit, like, the harder modes. You make them complete, like, the mode before first. That makes sense. That way you can make it as dumb difficult as possible, because you've had them do a hard thing to begin with. It's like easing them into it. Look at the images, though. Gosh dang it. I feel like they gave Samus like a powerful aura in this game from what I've seen. Look at that. Also, I hope they indicate what exactly her new suit's all about. Oh, I think we're just getting into it. Just getting into it. Oh, the music. Yay. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises. Crises? What's the plural for crisis? Several crises. Oh. And as a result, all trace of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. Oh, the music! Heck yeah, okay. I mean, that little section that plays at the beginning of this song is what plays at the end of Super Metroid, which is super, super good. This bit right here. I think this is interesting to note, right? I didn't know. I forgot. No, I think I knew at some point. I forgot that the Chozo made the Metroids. But I also didn't know that the word Metroid came from their word for Ultimate Warrior. And I think it's interesting, because they called these things Ultimate Warriors. But then really, the thing that has outlived all their other creations, not that Samus is a creation, right? But Samus, from what I remember, has Chozo DNA. She lived amongst them as one of them, and obviously uses one of their suits. And it's interesting because she's outlived them. So really the Ultimate Warrior, and she also, because of fusion, she has Metroid DNA in her now. The Metroid vaccine that they created saved her from the X parasites that were infecting her. So she's now part Chozo, part human, part Metroid, and part X parasite. She is something entirely new. She is which it must be very isolating for her, I'm sure. What's interesting is that I feel like Samus has become the actual Ultimate Warrior. So it's interesting that the word Metroid refers to that name, and now that she kind of can like don that title now. Oh wow, we're going over everything. X parasite. A gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous of the planet SR388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-parasites were driven not by emotion, but by out of an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. This is cool. This already feels like we're hopping right back in where we left off from Fusion, which is crazy because Fusion was all the way back at the Game Boy. This game is like literally just treating you like oh yeah, you just played it, right? Which I think is good. I think that's a good thing actually. New people would be like, oh well, why can't you make the game? You should make the game be able to stand completely on its own. And it's like, I don't. It is a sequel. It's a direct sequel. It's extremely hard to make something stand completely on its own when there are clearly things that came right before it and were going to come right after it. Like, it's a story. It's been telling one story the whole time. I think it's kind of unreasonable to expect everything to be able to stand completely on its own when it's a sequel specifically. It's not like a Mario or a Zelda game. The Metroid games have always been telling one story. Well, that looks familiar. It's cool to see it in like new, like HD images of everything too, though. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Oh, this is Samus talking. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's cool to see. Oh, it looks all weird, like it's like tissue stretching across her body. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a Biologic Space Laboratories, BSL, research station to investigate a distress signal. My friend, same friend, pointed out also that, like, a lot of stories struggle. Like, they'll try to make off like the main character is the most important person in the world. Like, oh, this person's the only person who can stop this, I swear, when you're looking at 20 other characters and you're like, any of you could be doing anything right now. But the Metroid series is they pointed out that the Metroid series is in a unique position where they have created a story where Samus, your main character, the lead character, really is the only person who can handle this stuff. So when she's going to all these places by herself, it makes complete sense. Like, it actually makes total sense. And also it's echoed in all of Adam's decisions. All of Adam's decision making to preserve her life, well, sure, is also because he cares about her, is also surely laced with the fact that he knows only she can oppose the threats in front of them. So she has to live and she has to go on in order to confront these things. Oh gosh. Thanks for showing me that. I'm only gonna have nightmares now. Yo, that's great. Oh man, well that just makes me want this style of a remake for all the other ones. Imagine the SAX in like a full 3D remake. Oh, I bet that would be great. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I do remember pointing out that, yeah, it seems like she was at full strength at that point. I eventually eliminated the X Menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. Okay, now this right here is right where we left off. So we're gonna get a little info on how all of the tribunals and investigation that followed would be nice. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. How long after, though? Is this like a while after? Well, after that, the X and Metroids were just memories? Oh wait, no, it says just when it all seemed over. So, oh my gosh, are you telling me that, like, because after Super Metroid, or / Other M, more specifically, after Other M, timeline-wise, pretty soon after that, Fusion happens. Which then I feel like so like Fusion happens and we leave. So is this like pretty soon? Maybe like is it like days, weeks, months after this happened? These games all take place on a very short amount of time. Like maybe a couple years, if that. Oh, this was a video transmission, right? Oh, I love how they made that look. They showed an X, alive and in the wild. Oh, crud. Thorough analysis proved the video was real. Although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. I love the mix of like 3D animation, but over like very painterly, like 2D paintings, like digital paintings and stuff. It's very nice. It was called ZDO. Oh my gosh, we're finally going to a new planet. It's not Zebes. It's not SO388. Zebes, right? Is where the Besians? That would make sense, right? Space pirates and Mother Brain and stuff like that were. And SO388 is where Metroids came from with Chozo. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 Emmy to investigate. Explain Emmy to me. Are they equipped to stand against X? Oh. That's a frightening feature. I love the way these guys look. I think these guys are actually, the design is really cool. It's really, really menacing. An Emmy is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Why does their extraction tool, why does it need to be so frightening? Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. Let me guess. The mission was not a success. But not long after their arrival on ZDO, all communication was lost. Of course it was. Here's the thing though. First time Galactic Federation actually used their brains, and they sent something there that presumably couldn't be infected by it, although we saw them infecting security robots. Although the security robot they infected seemed to have like an organic component to it. So maybe these are just robots? Gosh dang it, Samus is so cool. I'm such a fanboy. What is happening on ZDO? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go out there and find out. Okay, so yeah, we are in the same condition we were in last time. We're still immune to the X parasites. Presumably our suit is still a combination of whatever bottom, like lower layer Chozo power suit plating there was left, and then the organic stuff. Although obviously what we looked like right there was, well, at the end of the game we got the orange hue, the yellow and orange hue back from absorbing one of the SAX parasites, which was cool. I think that was a nice touch. And I think we got our old gear back too, so we can get like our old ice beams and stuff like that back. I'm assuming. Oh man, I'm not ready.
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
We got voice acting in my Metroid game?
Copy for this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the
Oh, that's
atmosphere
Adam.
T-10.
Wow, he was actually just straight up like an AI.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We still got the old ship because the other ship freaking got annihilated. Oh. Oh, do we look? Don't we look now different than we did when we were on the ship? What happened?
facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains public. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, click Gain in Contact. Many objections waiting.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we look at not exactly the same as we did at the end of Fusion, but we got the orange and yellow. Oh crud. We lost contact with Adam. Oh. Oh, this guy's got the same arm cannon we do. Did you just... Oh. You know what? Good freaking effort, though. We spoke Chozo. Oh, and this is another reason why I'm excited. Oh, here we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got that. Okay, we got full range of motion. So obviously, like, the 3DS remake of 2 is clearly what, inspired some. Oh, look at our gun. Okay, all right. Looking freaking good. We got the full range of motion. Look at this. We got this slide though. Oh my gosh, we can run, shoot, and slide. It's still, it's so much okay, it's so much easier to run and shoot at an angle with a stick rather than a D-pad. And oh, there it is. We got the parry. I heard that. Yeah, my friend was saying that this game's just way faster. It's way smoother. It already feels. This feels amazing. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, let's all be honest. I love every game I've played so far, except for 2. I really didn't like 2 very much, right? Which is why this is very notable. It's very notable. You gotta understand how much better this feels. Okay. Oh, we don't even have a charge beam. Oh, we are back at square one again. Obviously, with good reason. Whatever the heck, he vaporized us, and now we're back to the blue. Ow, oh my gosh, okay. Look at the environment. Look at the lighting. One moment. Let me just... Oh! Is it supposed to be this bright? Oh, something tells me it is not supposed to be this bright. Yeah, I think the best I'm gonna get is just my normal with the little bit of. I keep my stuff with a Oh, this little creature in the back. Oh, hey. Okay, I gotta remember it's not the trigger. It's Oh, we can cling the stuff. Okay, I appreciate the laser sight. That's nice. Yeah, obviously, clearly, there is a lot of stuff carrying over from... Oh, wait, look at that. If we push in... What a nice detail. She puts her hand in. And, like, looks around. That's a really cool detail. Obviously, that's, like, small. It's not, like, super important, but... I really like the suit. I think this is a really cool updated Oh. Yeah, I forgot. So we can't turn into a ball right now. However, that's gonna happen. But we can slide, which is cool. You went to a dead end, try shooting at your surroundings. See, okay. This is why the criticism that one dude had about like about like, oh no, it's so silly, it's so archaic, just like there's just gonna be random destructible blocks with no indicator or anything. Yeah, but the game is openly telling you that. One, it's always been in the series, which doesn't mean something always being in the series doesn't mean it's needs to carry on. But like if the game's outright telling you from the get-go that there are going to be breakable blocks, then what's the problem?
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
Oh man, you know, I'm super happy that Adam has returned. I'm super glad they didn't just forget about that or make up some reason why he wouldn't be with us still. However, I think it does give me this, I guess this game kind of put into perspective, because it has the voice acting, it actually like kind of the reality of this situation is setting in of like, this is an AI. It's Adam by all extensive purposes, but it is an AI, so it sounds like an AI. It talks like the voice is very artificial. So kind of just like the reality of the fact that Adam is very much gone, like the human Adam is gone, kind of set in. It's very melancholic. But at least he's with us in some way, shape, or form. Samus isn't like completely alone like she usually is. Vital signs and video log.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you.
Hit me with it.
Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
Of course. Of course it did. No, you see, Adam, you don't understand. This has happened to me at the beginning of every mission I've been on. I lose everything.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I almost forgot because I was just like in awe of how butter smooth moving around in this game did. I have a feeling I'm gonna freaking like this game. Cut to me, 5 parts down the line, screaming and crying about some boss being hurt. But yeah, we do need to talk about that. So it was a Chozo. We have only ever seen the remnants of Chozo. Whether it's been their machines, their pedestals, their doorways, their ruins. We saw some in Zero Mission. There was a lot of that in, because we were on SR388. In 2, there was a lot of that. Some remnants of Chozo stuff in Super Metroid. None in Other M. None in Fusion. So we're returning back to like the roots of the series with Chozo, like strange Chozo ruins and the likes. It does raise a lot of questions though, because the Chozo are gone. They were supposed to be extinct. So not only have we found one, but he did not seem super happy with us. I love that we did. I mean, as obviously, as outmatched as we were, shooting the super missile, and he knocked in. Like, I like how it didn't explode, but it did. She did manage to get that crack on his armor, and he was pissed. And he was like, "Okay, I was kind of playing with you before. I'm gonna kill you now." And then I guess he. Well, it looked like he was gonna vaporize us, but we clearly are in. Well, we're alive. So I guess there's gonna be maybe either this is a completely new look for us, because it feels like a completely new look, or this is like us without all of the power-ups, all the suit upgrades and things like that. So maybe we're gonna have to work our way back to our original orange suit. But
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward.
never give up. Trust your instincts. Aye, aye, Pepper.
This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface.
Not Pepper. Peppy. The fact that there's a General Pepper and a Peppy in Star Fox is kind of astounding. Multiple areas. Of course, there's multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, other modes of transport to connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. Okay, so I'm at the bottom. Oh, he probably threw me off of that bridge we were on. So this is a try to get back to the top and learn what you can on the way. I did like Adam on while we were entering orbit, like be careful with our assets. But also him pointing out a couple things. The bounty is not worth the risk. Saying it doesn't add up. Like, the risk of this situation, of this job, is not worth the bounty that was placed on it. Which is weird. Now, I'm wondering if he means, like, our bounty? Like, maybe we're back to just being a bounty hunter, like, just straight up, so we've been hired for this job? Because in Fusion, we weren't really hired for the job. It was more so like, hey, Samus, we kept you alive, and now you're the only thing that can go check out the situation on the BSL ship, so you're gonna do that for us, okay? And then it was just sort of like, I mean, she didn't have a ship. She was in a coma and they kept her alive all that time. They saved her life. She didn't have a ship, so like, hey, we're gonna give you a ship. Go. You have to do this first, though. So, so this is interesting. But yeah, Adam pointing out, I feel like a little bit, like it's interesting. Him pointing that out though makes me feel like a little bit of it was concern for Samus. Like, hey, why are you even taking this? Like, the reward is nothing. But then I think a part of it was also suspicion of like, hey, given the risk of this situation, they put a shockingly low bounty on it. Which also leads me to believe maybe they expect this to be a complete, like, disaster of a mission, like insurmountable.
The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself.
I love how he sounds like a robot, but he still talks like with the inflection of a person.
You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you.
Oh, so instead of pockets of hot areas, now we're worried about low temperature. Your Metroid DNA. Yeah, oh my gosh, they just flat out said it, right? Because before I was like, I connected the dots, but yeah, your Metroid DNA. We very much canonically, like, it's for sure. We are pro Metroid now. And we're back to being vulnerable to cold environments.
There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Okay, that's good reasoning for why he can't just talk in our ear the whole time. And that leaves the game open to let us explore freely without getting bombarded with dialogue every 2 seconds. I think for this first part, I'm just gonna have a good long decent chunk. Press plus to open the map. Ooh. Hey. Atari, yeah? Oh yeah, I forgot we're on a whole new planet. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Oh, we can leave markers. Can we leave markers anywhere? Like if I just like go like right here? Pff, yeah, okay. So I'm just getting used to. Oh, that's interesting. So we got a slow. We have a slow cursor, and then we can hold down our make it quick if we need to like just quickly jump somewhere. Recharge station. That's a door. A beam block. Oh, actually. It actually marks specific blocks. Wow. That's handy. Man, this is not your dad's freaking Metroid game. My friend's, one of my friends is giving his dad. And we got a mission log too? Was he Adam riffing in Ataria? Oh, this is like... Oh, we can get the whole briefing again. Oh, that's great. Encountered a mysterious enemy. No information on that. Okay. Here we are. Oh, and then it just gives us everything. They can also consume hidden blocks. We still got the, but the jumping feels way... Oh, can we wall jump yet? Or is that... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, they made it better. They made the wall jumping better. You don't have to turn... You don't have to hug the wall when you jump and then turn the stick the other way and then jump. You just hold it in the direction of the wall. That's so good. I don't know if it's just my screen, but I got the light effects in the background have like a a grain effect on them. Might just be my screen, but regardless, looks pretty cool. Oh dang, oh man, I love the art direction in this game already. I love the way the rocks and stuff look. They look like sculpted. Oh. And then here we go. Use a melee counter at the right moment to parry certain attacks and automatically take aim at the attacker. And then we one-shot them still. Okay, that's good to know. Melee counter at the right moment. But not all the enemies seem to, Oh, it's not like instant. Okay, I'm just gonna... At least for these enemies so far, it is way... The music is freaking spooky. Oh, ow. Remember in the 3DS one? Those guys were like... They were on top of you instantaneously. Now, what will really set this game apart... Oh. If an area is blinking, it indicates that a hidden item is there. Come on, dude. The game even tells you, even notifies you when there's hidden items around now. That one dude that everybody was roasting online, he was being so silly with this. Look, if you want to look at the old games and be like, well, with all the hidden blocks and hidden items and like invisible walls you can just walk through sometimes and all that kind of stuff, it makes it really hard to find stuff. It's very archaic. I would understand that. I don't think it's a problem if you go into it knowing that that's what you're looking out for. But regardless, I can understand that being unenjoyable, but this game is it's telling you up front there are destructible blocks everywhere, so shoot everything. If you're confused about something, just shoot everything. And now it's showing you that the map will actually blink and let you know when there's hidden items around. And it also marks on your map what kind of destructible blocks are in the area around you after you destroy them, so you don't even have to remember again after that. Not to mention, and I know this because I've seen it, spoiler alert, the area scan from the 3DS game is also in this, which is great, because that was like the best thing they added in that game. People are silly. This is like the best map. Being able to zoom in and out, speeding up the cursor, being able to put markers and stuff on. It's good. It's Oh, wait a minute. What's this feature? Press Y, you can highlight. What does highlighting the things do? Oh, it just, if you highlight, you can highlight a symbol and then it marks everything that's like it in the surrounding vicinity. Fascinating. Okay. Missile tank, yes. Okay, so they go up by 2 now, not by 3. Now that right there. Oh, we can make the Make the map a little bigger. Cool. Oh, did I force myself into this corner? How did I get in here? Well, I'm here now. Oh. Gosh, they love the first person stuff. Whenever they can. One of the Emmys. Okay, an Emmy's attack can be countered by pressing X the exact moment of the flash. However, the timing is extremely difficult to gauge, making this a desperate maneuver. Basically, them saying, don't get caught. Just don't. Oh, you can slide under them. That's cool. Oh, we can't get up. My man's just missing an arm. The music is freaking creepy. Gosh dang it, Samus. You just go around freaking absorbing any weird alien you see, don't you? Okay, that looks cool. I hope we get that permanently at some point, because it looks great. The energy from the central unit transformed the arm cannon into an Omega cannon. Omega Blaster online. Hold L to aim, tilt L to aim, right? If a target is nearby, Samus will automatically face that direction. Oh, yeah. Hold out to charge Omega Blaster. Once charged, press Y while still holding out of fire. Okay, I have a question. What is the central unit? Why is it dead? And why can't I absorb things from it? The shows have said something, too. I'm wondering if that line about Metroid's being the ultimate warrior, because we straight up have Metroid DNA now. I wonder if we have become... That, I'm assuming, is the only thing that can kill these things. Now the question is, why do they want to kill me? Depleting offline with converting to regular arm cannon. No, please. But I want the Omega cannon. Oh, I got fast. Look how many missiles he gave me. Maybe I should use more missiles. If I can get like 20 missiles back from like killing one dude with a parry, then I'm feeling like maybe I should I'm gonna completely skip this save point. Yes, please. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got like water physics now. I cannot slide underwater. Duly noted. Hello? Oh, we got like a basic outline. Central unit. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, this is... I know what this is. This is the game's introduction to, hey, this area has an Emmy in it, and it's not one that's already busted up. Although, to be fair, because let's not be ableist. That Emmy that I killed early, like right there before that, he was gonna kill me. He got me in a corner, and if the game hadn't paused in the exact frame I needed to press that button, he would have killed me. So, I need to get to the central unit. Oh my gosh, the lighting. The lighting is it's like horror movie lighting. Okay, oh my gosh, there's freaking like smoke and stuff everywhere. This game saw the SAX and the mini pursuits in Fusion, and it ran with it. I love how these things move. I love how they look. Oh gosh. Oh, he's coming. Okay, oh. Wait, no, gotta go through here. Man, this game's running at 60 frames per second too. The old lose him in the water trick. Holy crud. Oh wait, look in the background. Oh. He killed one of the deer, the thing in the background. Everything wants to kill me. Why does everything want to kill me so? Things are just getting bad. Oh, look at the freaking bones with the blood and the meat on them. Oh. Okay, so clearly that needs something. Ah. Methinks that this needs a cloaking ability for. I wonder where I'll get that. Looks at the invisible creature in the background. Adam, oh, look at this. Oh, with the lighting and stuff. Oh my gosh, there's too many things. There's too many things to just drool over in this game. Adam, I just saw like 5 things that make me unhappy. Everything wants to kill me. Help.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile.
Okay.
Enemy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you.
Interesting. Okay.
Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically.
Also, didn't mention this earlier. Love that they still haven't saying any objections, lady. Gosh dang it. The lines have become my favorite thing. I don't know how they did this.
An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside. To To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit, evade the enemy, and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range.
Okay.
I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you.
Is that 1% the one frame I have to counter?
There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible.
Gosh dang it, you know I'm gonna have to get that at least once.
The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
So yes, sir. Oh, I can save in these rooms too? Nice. Oh, that save is quick. I don't get the da 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 though, which is, I mean, I like it. Ah, I still don't have Morph Ball, which is weird. I feel naked. Oh, I gotta go back in. Oh no, don't make me go. Dad, don't make me go. I love how awful things get when you walk in here. It's like immediately the worst thing ever. Oh, can I just leave again? Was that just energy? Okay, note to self, don't get stuck in here. Is my only movement speed option full sprint? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Duly noted. Oh! Oh gosh, oh gosh. Wait, I don't have the ball. I still don't have the ball, crud. Oh! Okay, here's what we do. Oh gosh! Oh, he tried to cut me off. Oh gosh, okay. I'm stressed out. I'm so stressed out. Ugh. I want to go home. I want to go back. I want to go back to, like, take me back to Zero Mission. Zero Mission was cozy. The Zero Mission didn't want to hurt me. Look at these little tiny floaty boys. I still can't turn it to a ball. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay. Game, I demand a ball. Those morph bombs? Gosh dang it. Oh, look at the Chozo. I'm wondering, was that glimpse of an ex-parasite to lure me here? Or to lure people here in general? Because they sent some Emmys. Again, Galactic Federation being smart, not just sending people everywhere. People, human beings who seem to be extremely susceptible to dying from anything in the universe. But I'm curious though, right? What is It seems like there's like a large Chozo presence here, which is interesting because like Zebus is obviously destroyed. You know what I didn't think about? I mean, Samus destroying SR388. That's gotta be kind of really sad, right? Because wasn't that where she grew up? Did she grow up on Zebus? Or... I didn't think about that. It was a drastic measure and it had to be done, but like... That is sad. Samus is the only remaining remnant, well, was the only remaining remnant. Clearly, the Chozo were also on this place, which is ZRB? Was that what it was? ZBR? I wonder what this place was. And I wonder why that guy attacked us on sight. Look at that, though. No, wait, hold on. It's so cool. Oh, there's reflections on the ground now, too. Aw, man, this is great. It's a miracle that this game, looking this good, runs at like a smooth 60 frames. Obviously, when it cuts to the cutscenes, not the case. But I still love how they managed to have the cutscenes transition. They still managed to be able to transition directly into cutscenes and then back into gameplay, back and forth, pretty seamlessly. Well, actually, you know what? It's been like an hour and 10. Almost 50 minutes. I think that's what we're gonna have to call this, because I don't know what the heck lies ahead. And clearly there's just so much to unpack, both narratively, from gameplay, the environments, the beauty of this game, the way it feels to move around. I'm calling it right now, this is the most fluid these games have felt. Listen, Super Metroid is a great game. I really, really enjoyed it. I do love that game now. But all of the traditional, all of the old Metroid games are janky. You have to get used to their controls. They don't control like a normal platformer. This is... Look at this. Look at this. Do all this stuff if you want. Comments, hearts, a thumbs up and down, subscribing, whatever the heck. Stick around if it's straight. If you're watching this on Twitch. Wait till tomorrow if you're watching this on YouTube for another part. I'll see you later.